lovelies, welcome to my channel. On my channel, I will be showing tutorials and how-to videos on sublimation, hot fix rhinestones, shea butter, after shower body oil, and I just purchased a new toy, my laser machine. So I will be diving into some laser projects. Alrighty, enjoy the next video. Hello lovelies, I'm about to start blinging out a zip up hoodie and I thought I'd take you along for the process. So what I'm working with now is my first template, which I'm going to bling around the cuff of the sleeve, not the entire cuff, just down to the edge. And I just want to mention, if you don't already know, that you can use certain templates for more than one purpose. Now, I originally created this template to trim around the edge of the hoodie itself. So, and I'm still going to do that with this hoodie, but I thought I would use the same design for the trim of the cuff of the sleeve. So I already have 3 transfers ready, and that came from one strip. So I need one more because it's going on both sides of the sleeve. And I taped it off with masking tape so that I won't run into the rest of the template. And my heat press is heating up. I typically go 350 degrees for about 15 seconds. But I still need to lint brush the sleeve as well as do the moisture press. Trying to clean up most of the rhinestones. Ooh. And my jaw almost fell out of my hand. Oh my goodness. That would have been disastrous, right? I know when I brush the rhinestones back into my jar, some typically fall on the floor. But I've never had to, I've never experienced dropping the jar, and I hope not to. I've seen people show that in videos, and yeah, I know that is heart-wrenching. Okay, I'm trying to move that out the way. I got another template on the other side, and I take that one off as well. Painter's tape or masking tape is a good tool in your template when you want to do something different. Okay, I'm gonna go down with the tape. Okay, like I said, I already have 3 already done, and this is the last one because I'm doing on both sides of the sleeve. One of my stones jumped, Let me see if I can move it without picking up the tape. Just using the tip of my picker tool to push it back in place. Because I'm not good with aligning stuff up once I pick the tape up. Oh, there's another one that done popped out of place. It seems like every time I say something gonna take, it gonna be real quick, it always takes longer. I'm trying to flip this stone over, but it's giving me. All right. Lay down. All right, let's try this again. See if they all come up. Okay. I like to turn mine over on the back to examine it to make sure that they all have glue on it. Okay, I got all my transfers made for one sleeve. I'm going to go over to the heat press to get out the moisture, and then I'll bring you over. Okay, I've already heat pressed it for 5 seconds to get out the moisture, and I'm going to put down the first transfer. Okay, that looks pretty good. Going down for 15 seconds. And I like to go down for about 3 to 5 more seconds. Okay. So this is how that is looking. Ooh, this thing is hot. So I'm going to do the other sides, and I'll show you the completed sleeves. I did both sides, and what I noticed that the top seam, there's a space, a gap, and all I had to do was, where we at? Brush in 2 more rows. Now I'm going to align it. Oh, I might need 3 rows. I need 3 rows. Let me go get another row. My 3 rows. Okay, one of my stones flipped on me. Alrighty. See if I can lay that in there. Okay. And see, this is the thing about templates for garments. No two garment is made the same, even by the same manufacturer. So if you're working with hoodies, or if you're working with the pocket in the front, you can have a template that works perfect for one hoodie, and you use that same template, and you maybe have to add another row of stones or a few stones, or it's too many stones and you just cut your transfer down to accommodate the size that you're dealing with. So remember, no two garments are the same. Okay, let me take it back over to my other table because it is hot over here under this heat press. Okay, so this is the finish of the sleeve, the trim of the sleeve, and it goes all the way around. And this is the part where I added those 3 rows. And I'm going to the underside right here that has that thick seam that I do not want to put any rhinestones in, that where the two halves of the sleeves meet up. So that's how it looked. And I'm going to use this same pattern, and I'm going to trim out the hoodie, right? So like I said, you can use some of the same transfers for different projects. Let me give you another example. This design, okay, that I have on both sides of the sleeve, right? I used that same template and went around the pocket of this hoodie. Let me see if I can lay it completely flat so you can see the entire thing, to see it in its entirety. All right, camera. Okay, there we go. And I used that same template and I just went around the pocket. Okay, I had to brush in the stones a couple of times, and when I got up here into the corner, I may have had to cut it so that it can fit, but the possibilities are endless. Alrighty, that's it for this week. Bye-bye.